think you should be able to just call yourself a Muslim like this. I feel like you should be able to, you should have to be able to read the Quran, understand it, feel it, before you can say you're a Muslim.
What I used to say is that, what I used to hear is that you can be a practicing Muslim,
Yep.
but the Muslim, you are from the Shahada. Just if you're saying Shahada,
Yeah.
you're automatically Muslim. Maybe you're not a practicing Muslim,
Yeah.
but you are Muslim. If you're saying Shahada, no matter what, you are Muslim.
But that's the thing. I think one of my biggest problems is that if you get people just saying the Shahada and then becoming Muslim, you're not vetting people's hearts or true intentions. You're just allowing them to become part of a religion because they say a few words.
Yes.
Religion isn't here. It's not about what's here.
Yeah, but
you know?
And we don't ask people to just say it for the sake of saying it.
Some people. No, not you guys, but some people.
We ask them to, you know, rationalize things.
Absolutely.
Understand it, get the feeling, and when they are ready, they would say it.
But this is
just not.
No, absolutely. But you get a lot of people.
Say it.
You get a lot of people who say it, and then you can start reading. And I'm like, the biggest problem is that if you have an ill heart, you're going to carry out all of those ill feelings with the justification of that book. You're going to look, every time you're reading to find justifications for the behaviors that you've got. Not self-reflecting, because even within the first few chapters, the main theme is self-reflect, because Allah knows what you do and why you do it.
On the other hand, we have, as Muslims as well, a hope that these words, even if not saying with intention, they might save you after you die anyway. Even without, I know how.
No, I understand.
It is in the Quran that even someone who at least says Shahada has some chance.
I understand, but
so Shahada, by the way, Shahada is not just concerned with what you say. It's Shahada is basically a testimony.
Yes.
That I witness.
Yeah.
I'm the witness.
Absolutely. But the thing is, go on, sorry.
You know, there is only one God.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think
so. It's something that you know. Something that you feel that you need to say.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't say it for the sake of saying it.
So can there be a Shahada that doesn't count?
Yeah.
Say that again?
If you don't believe it, it doesn't count.
No, absolutely. But the problem is you have a lot of people who I genuinely believe are just saying it for the sake of saying it. And one of the biggest problems now is that you have people who aren't following Islam, but they call themselves Muslims. And then when they do...
And by the way, in all religions.
Yeah, all religions, regardless. And then when these people do acts, everyone turns around and says the problem is with the module, not with the people. And this is one of the biggest problems, when you don't vet what's in a person's heart. This is why we get abuses everywhere. This is why when you go into, like, say, nursing, I'll give you an example, right? They'll often ask you what brought you into nursing, and people will say my passion to care for people and whatever. And these are the right ethics to have to go into nursing. But then you get people who just do it for a job. And then what happens when that happens? You get all these videos coming about people who slap elderly people and, you know, do all kinds of abuses when people are looking within the nursing thing. So when you don't vet people's hearts, you're gonna get radicals within your label. And I think one of the things as well is that complicity is one of the biggest evils of any culture, religion. Because you don't want to call out someone, because you feel like calling it out is a stain on your label or stain on your race, religion, creed, whatever. A lot of people don't speak out against their own people because of that inter-tribe kind of like relatability. And I think that's a big problem, again, like I say, across the board. Muslim, Jewish, Christian, black, white, across the board. People don't self-reflect and they don't criticize the people within their region. Which is why, for me, when people ask me, are you Muslim yet? I often question, like, that's a very long journey. I don't think anyone could be born a Muslim, for me personally. Because there's a lot that you need to kind of like demonstrate in life, in your actions, and in your ethos for you to actually say that you are a pious person or someone who's following the ways of the Creator. And then you can say, I'm Jewish, Christian, Muslim.
Even by definition, you just can't say that you're submitted if you're not submitted.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think the problem is we do have a lot of people who feel like they can say the words, and then that's it. That's it. They're part of the club.
They just separate the meaning from the name.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you know, you can't. I don't think there's any application process for someone's heart and ethos. It's, you know, saying words is a lot simpler.
It's not math.
Exactly.
It's not math.
It's not math. But you know, I often say.
There's no experience.
I often say to people, like, if I call myself a vegan and then you see me at McDonald's later eating a Big Mac, am I vegan? Like, I'm not vegan. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. But cultural ties and sorry, this is an open circle, by the way. So please feel free to honestly, feel free to just jump in. But no. Like when you say am I Muslim, like I said, there's so much of a journey I believe you need to take on before you can even say.
If you ask any Muslim,
say that again?
like if you ask any Muslim who was born Muslim, probably if you asked him, did you at any stage of your life started to have these questions about God, about what is right, about what's wrong, or where we're going? He would probably tell you, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Although he was born Muslim. But if you don't ask, he won't tell you. Right?
Yeah.
Like he won't bother to tell you. But I believe everyone, born Muslim, born Christian, born Jewish, born anything else, he would at some point in life stop and ask.
And that's important.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Self-reflection.
Is that wrong? Where I'm coming? Where are going? What is afterlife?
Absolutely.
And that itself is a proof.
That's why I definitely agree with that.
We have to ask.
And I think that's the biggest difference between believers and non-believers.
Yes.
The believers have a little bit more of a longer foresight, whereas the non-believers are very kind of like in the immediate. They're now.
But
they're very material. They're very flesh-oriented. Everything is an impulse, and everything
even,
is.
You know, even these people, they still think about the same things.
To an extent, absolutely,
they just don't want to admit it.
Absolutely. It's a lot more beneficial for them not to. Yeah. But they still have that inkling inside. No, absolutely.
It's more social not to admit it.
Absolutely. But you know, it's human beings. We do this all the time. Even if you read the books, it's I believe it's in the Torah. Every 3 generations, we stray away from God anyway. Like it just happens every single time. We get a prophet, we get proof, and then we just stray.
So we just go